What's up, everybody? I'm Shade. Welcome back to Career Mode with Chelsea, episode 34. And boy, do we have a lot happening in this episode. It starts pretty innocent with against QPR in the Premier League, and Hulk there with the right-footed cross. This is something that is so weird about Career Mode. Like, Hulk is actually good. His right foot isn't as useless, and like if you played Ultimate Team and you have Hulk in your squad, he is just abysmally bad, if that's even a correct way to say it. But in Ultimate Team, on Ultimate Team, um, uh, out of 10 matches, 2 matches will be like good for Hulk, 1 will be okay, and the rest 7 will be useless. He's just he doesn't feel strong. He doesn't feel fast. His right foot is absolutely useless in Ultimate Team. Like he has missed, with the goal open from like 2 yards out with his right foot on Ultimate Team. But in the career mode, he's actually very good, and his stats actually come into play. Like he actually plays the way that he's supposed to play based on this stat. But we are 2-0 up against QPR. Aubameyang got his first 2 goals for Chelsea. They are the first ones, if I'm not mistaken. We have a penalty. We picked Vidal, the best penalty taker in the team, to take in 90th minute, and we make it 3-0 against QPR. So that is also how it finishes, 3-0 against QPR. As I've said, not like a chill start, nothing that much that dramatic just yet. Hulk and Aubameyang, the best players of that match by far. We completely dominated QPR too, and I think that match was also Dede's debut. I'm not completely sure, but it's definitely one of his first matches. We then go into the trade transfer screen, and we actually start pursuing Marco Reus. He's a player that you guys have recommended me to get, and but also a player that I always like too. Like he's an obvious talent, and he probably will leave in real life from Dortmund to go to a bigger club now because he's getting offers left and right, just like Lewandowski. But of course we are going to pursue Marco Reus, and then we are against Arsenal in the Capital One Cup. We concede a penalty by Ake there, completely took out the attacker. Then Baba steps up. He's a one-on-one against De Gea, and De Gea dives the right way, but then Baba also puts it right in the crossbar. So in this match against Arsenal in the Capital One Cup, it's the second leg, and we can even get a draw, and we will still go through. But we of course are never gonna just sit on a win. And Hulk with the right-footed finish there, you can see it in the replay. This would never happen on Ultimate Team, and it's so weird that Hulk is actually decent in the career mode. Good to see that money was well spent. And then Shaqiri with the brilliant first touch, you'll see it in the replay, to basically knock it kind of over around the defender. You'll see it right now. Gets the pass by the head. Look at that. The defender had no chance, and then on his left foot, on his stronger foot, puts it away. Awful defending by me though, and Dembaba puts it away, and that is 2-1 against Arsenal. I guess I really thought I was gonna get the ball with that slide challenge. I never just slide for the heck of sliding, tackling, and trying hoping that I would get the ball like people do online. But they make some mistakes. Bale with the really good pressuring, and then he puts it in the 82nd minute to make it 3-1 against Arsenal, and then taunts them a little bit. But of course, it is now, I believe, 4-2 on aggregate, like the commentator told me, and which means we won. No, excuse me, like 5-2 on aggregate, which means like we won 2-1 in the first leg or something. So completely, no, not completely dominated. It was pretty evenly contested match until the point that we scored our second. Of course, we finalized the deal with Marco Reus. Then we get an offer for Doumbia, and of course, we asked for more money. We are keen on selling Doumbia, but we need more money for him. Then we offer for that right winger. He is a right winger, but I was surprised that his finishing is actually decent, and his passing as well. Right wingers usually suck at finishing, but they have good passing. But this guy had both, so we are going to get him to compensate for Doumbia. This is where stuff gets really dramatic. Transfer deadline day, right? We have to make a lot of transfers to finalize everything. We did sell Doumbia for 24 million to Napoli, I do believe. We got Marco Reus. I was so proud of that change there. Marco Reus put him in the team. Then we offer for Ibarbo, of course, another really good striker. really OP striker, very strong as well. We get an offer from Napoli for David Luiz. Sorry, we didn't sell Dumbia to Napoli. Napoli offers for David Luiz. We asked for a lot of money, even more money than our I guess consultant said that we can get most out of him. We sell Ashley Cole, but Napoli, to my surprise, actually go ahead with the price that we asked for David Luiz, and we like 20 million. So we have sold David Luiz, and that is fantastic for like 20 million. That is brilliant. Then we go to allocate some budget, but then stuff just really messes up. I noticed my keys were not responding anymore. I could not do anything. I even tried to quit. I was using my mouse. Nothing was responding. I was trying to quit, save, and like come back, but that wasn't working. Like nothing was working in the game. Everything was not responding, and I was like, no, no, FIFA, do not screw my career mode. Like I was so pissed that if I had like replay every match, so I had to Alt F4 out of that one. I go back to low my career mode, and I was really counting on my career autosave because I never just save manually until I've actually quit. You see, I just entered the FIFA as well, the pop-up stuff and all of that. So we go into the career autosave. It does say player progress. I was afraid that might mean Neymar Rising, but no, because it has the 21st of June, so that is today. I load that, basically preparing to rage if they fuck me up, if they fuck me over. But apparently we only get the autosave. Last autosave was only 3 days before the transfer deadline day, so we didn't have to replay any matches. But we have to offer for everybody that we offered before. Like we didn't sell David Luiz. Now we didn't even offer for Ibarbo, the right winger. We didn't sell Dumbia. What else? We didn't get Royce. Like we had offered for Royce, but actually no. So this is how it happened. I was so concerned that we were going to lose Royce now because we didn't probably wouldn't have any money because first of all we didn't sell David Luiz for 20 million like we did before. I go into the sell players because when the transfer deadline day is active, you cannot actually go into your squad. So I didn't know if I had Royce yet. See, it's so messed up because one little mess up by FIFA and everything just kind of got messed up in the process. So in the end, I do find Marco Royce in the negotiation history, and apparently I had to offer him the contract. There it is. Like I had to offer him. I probably would have waited until the transfer deadline day was over, and I wouldn't realize that I didn't do that. I'm so glad that didn't happen. So we did offer for Marco Royce. We are so tight with our budget now because we haven't sold them. We have sold Lampard and Dumbia in the end. We still have David Luiz. Um, we managed to get Ibarbo, Royce, and we are going to get the right winger as well. And it's like it's so Inter actually offer for David Luiz this time, but we don't end up selling him to Inter because we asked for a lot of money and they don't want to pay that for him. But we actually got everybody that we got before, but it was so tight. Like I had to work in the transfer deadline day. I had to do everything within that amount of time, and it was so annoying then. But we did get we got Ibarbo, Royce. Of course, Royce will be an absolute legend. I'm going to play him in a cam position in the 3-5-2 because he is like a striker, but he can also pass. So I'd rather play two actual strikers up top that they just have to finish. But Royce can actually supply and take the shots himself. He's going to be an absolute beast in this team. But of course we got him, Ibarbo, and the right winger. So we did end up making all of the transfer that we wanted to. Look at this goal, by the way, from the kickoff. Hulk on his right foot again. Muriel on the left volley, on the right volley, and that is 3-0. But yeah, that was so worrying. Like, please tell me in the comments below if you ever had like any I guess dramatic moments when FIFA tries to screw you up and maybe succeeds. Because in my case was actually a very happy ending. I didn't have to replay a lot of the matches. I didn't lose that many transfers. We do get a penalty though. We have Marco Reus to take it, basically as a welcome to Chelsea kind of present for Marco Reus. He puts it away. He only has like 67 penalties, but as long as you can aim for the green, you really don't have to worry. But anyway, we were up against West Ham United, and I was just going to take all of my frustrations at this point on them. Look at this, by the way, by Royce. he goes around like three defenders, then takes the shot, hits the bar, and then goes in. And then my style is to just kind of take him away from the rest of the team and just take a boost on. But yeah, please tell me every time that FIFA has screwed me before, especially online, like in seasons where you just need one more point, but you did get disconnected and maybe get a loss, or it doesn't count at all, and you get relegated or stay in the division or whatever, all of that. But I was so worried that they might screw my career mode up, and that would have been just annoying as hell. But happily that didn't happen. So yeah. Then after this match, though, something really good happens. We get an offer from Brazil to manage their international team, and I've always said, like, after managing Mexico, I said that I'm not going to go into international management unless it's like somebody I really like Brazil or some other two countries. But it was Brazil in the end, and we actually accept. Anyway, that's been this episode of Career Mode with Chelsea. I'm sorry it's a bit long. Maybe some of you enjoy longer episodes, but it was just packed of stuff. So my throat is sore from streaming at the screen earlier and from recording this for 11 long minutes. I do hope you enjoyed. As I said before, leave it a like if you did. I've been Shade. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.